A very good morning to all. Today we are going to discuss a new topic. Today we are going to discuss about the next type of pollution, that is water pollution. Water pollution occurs when harmful substances gets mixed with water. So when harmful substances gets mixed with water, the water gets polluted. This is how water pollution occurs. That is, water is polluted mainly by the chemical waste from industries and the household waste which are released into the water. That makes the water polluted. That is washing clothes. So when we wash clothes or when we discard waste in rivers, ponds or lakes, the water gets polluted. The next thing is that the factories that release chemical waste. So when the factories release chemical waste, that pollutes the water. The next is the pesticides and the fertilizers that we use in the farm that dissolve in rainwater, that flows into rivers, lakes, wells and seas, that pollute the water. The next is the untreated sewage allowed to flow into water bodies will pollute the water. So these are the different human activities that pollute air. So when the household waste or when the factory waste are released into the water, it pollutes the water. Now let's see the effects of water pollution. So this polluted water, it carries germs as well as it contains poisonous chemicals. So we cannot use this polluted water for drinking purpose. So that is, when we use it for drinking, the chemicals that is present in the polluted water, it can cause many serious health problems. For example, it can cause diseases such as cholera and typhoid. So we cannot use this polluted water for drinking purpose because it can cause different diseases such as typhoid as well as cholera. Then these polluted water, it can affect aquatic animals. That is, it often kills fish and other aquatic animals. It also affects the plants which are in and around the water body. So when polluted water flows on land, it causes land pollution. So these are the effects of water pollution. The next is steps to reduce water pollution. How can we reduce water pollution? What are the different steps that we can take in order to reduce water pollution? The first thing is that the waste that is discarded from the industries, it must be treated in the waste treatment plants before it is discharged into the water body. When it is discharged into the water body, what happens? It pollutes the air. Then we need to reduce the chemicals and detergents in our homes. The next thing is that we should not throw plastic and other waste into water bodies. So that can pollute water. The next is farmers should use less chemical fertilizers and pesticides. So pesticides and chemical fertilizers that are used in the farms, it gets dissolved in the rainwater and that flows into rivers, lakes, seas and oceans that can pollute water. So farmers should use less fertilizers and pesticides. The next is the government must take effective steps for sewage collection and treatment system by which we can reduce water pollution. So these are some of the steps that we can take in order to reduce water pollution. So in this class, we discussed about water pollution. That is, when harmful substances are released into the water gets polluted. And we discussed about the human activities that pollute air. Then we discussed about the effects of water pollution and the different steps that we can take in order to reduce water pollution. So I hope the class was clear to you. So we'll meet in the next class and we'll discuss the next type of pollution. Till then, thank you.